Did you ever wonder why Taylor Swift's lyrics resonate so deeply with many of us? Let's delve into the captivating world of personality types, particularly the INFJ type, often referred to as the advocate. This personality type, known for its intuitive, feeling-judging traits, is often associated with a deep understanding of emotions and an uncanny ability to articulate them. Now consider Taylor Swift, the global music sensation who has been influencing the music industry with her evocative lyrics and unforgettable melodies for over a decade. Swift's songs, often lauded for their emotional depth and relatability, have touched the hearts of millions. But what if there's a connection between Swift's lyrical prowess and the INFJ personality type? What if the reason why her songs strike a chord with so many of us is because they reflect the distinctive characteristics of the INFJ type? INFJs are known for their empathetic nature and their ability to understand and express complex emotions. They are introspective, often exploring the depths of their own emotions and experiences to gain a deeper understanding of themselves and the world around them. Doesn't that sound familiar? Isn't that what we see when we listen to Swift's songs? The raw emotion, the introspection, the deep understanding of human emotions and experiences, these are all traits we associate with Swift's music. Furthermore, INFJs are known for their strong moral compass and their desire to make a positive impact on the world. Swift, through her music and her public persona, has consistently demonstrated a commitment to standing up for what she believes in, be it through her advocacy for artists' rights or her vocal stance on social issues. In many ways, Swift embodies the defining traits of the INFJ personality type. She's introspective, empathetic, and driven by a strong sense of morality. She uses her music as a platform to express complex emotions and experiences, connecting with listeners on a deep emotional level. Could Taylor Swift be an INFJ, the rarest personality type? Stay tuned to find out. Let's delve into Taylor Swift's actions and words, and see how they align with the INFJ personality type. INFJs are known for their idealism, a trait that's highly apparent in Swift. Throughout her career, she has demonstrated a strong belief in the power of love, friendship, and self-expression. This idealistic perspective is woven into the lyrics of her songs and is a cornerstone of her public image. Take, for instance, her unwavering commitment to her fans. Swift has been known to surprise fans at their weddings, send them Christmas presents, and even help pay their student loans. This level of dedication goes beyond simple fan service. It's an expression of Swift's genuine altruism, another classic INFJ trait. Then there's her sensitivity. INFJs are deeply in tune with their emotions and those of others. Swift's songs often delve into the complexities of emotions and relationships, reflecting her own experiences and feelings. For example, her song All Too Well, which is often praised for its emotional depth and honesty, is a testament to her sensitivity. And of course, we can't forget about creativity. INFJs are known for their imaginative minds, and Swift is simply no exception. From her storytelling songwriting style to her creative music videos, Swift's imagination is at the forefront of her work. Her ability to craft intricate narratives and evoke strong emotions through her music is a clear indication of her creative prowess. Finally, INFJs are often described as being old souls. Swift, too, has been described in this way, with her songs often displaying a wisdom and maturity beyond her years. This is especially evident in songs like 15 and Never Grow Up, where she offers poignant insights about growing up and the passage of time. As we can see, Swift's actions and words often mirror the typical characteristics of an INFJ. Her idealism, altruism, sensitivity, and creativity are not just part of her public persona, but also deeply ingrained aspects of her personality that resonate with millions of fans worldwide. Ever notice the depth and vulnerability in Taylor Swift's lyrics? Could that be the INFJ in her speaking? Now, let's delve into the lyrical genius of Taylor Swift to understand how her INFJ personality traits shine through. Taylor Swift is known for her deeply personal and emotional songwriting. Her lyrics often tackle profound emotional themes, and she isn't afraid to bare her soul and share her personal experiences. This level of emotional depth and honesty is a common trait among INFJs. They have a rich inner life and often use creative outlets to express their thoughts and feelings, Take, for instance, her song All Too Well. It's a masterclass in storytelling, filled with vivid imagery and raw emotion. The song details a past relationship with such honesty and depth that listeners can't help but feel a connection. This is a classic INFJ move. They are known for their ability to understand and express complex emotions, and they excel at creating connections with others through their words. Furthermore, Swift's songwriting often explores themes of identity, authenticity, and personal growth. These are topics that INFJs, with their introspective nature and focus on personal development, are naturally drawn to. Songs like The Archer and Mirrorball showcase Swift's introspective side as she reflects on her own identity and the pressures of being in the public eye. Another aspect to consider is Swift's empathy, a key characteristic of INFJs. Her songs like Soon You'll Get Better and Ronin touch on the pain and struggles of others, demonstrating her deep empathy and understanding. Moreover, Swift's lyrics often contain hidden meanings and metaphors, another hallmark of the INFJ personality type. They are known for their love of symbolism and their ability to see beyond the surface. This complexity adds another layer to her songwriting, making her music engaging and thought-provoking. In conclusion, the profound emotional depth in Swift's lyrics, her introspection, empathy, and love for symbolism all point towards her INFJ personality type. The profound emotional depth in Swift's lyrics could indeed be a reflection of her INFJ personality type. Being an INFJ can have a significant influence on one's career. Let's see how this might have played out in Taylor Swift's journey. With the INFJ's penchant for idealism and an innate desire to make a difference, it's no surprise that these traits seem to have shaped Taylor Swift's career. From her songwriting to her interactions with fans and her stand on social issues, Swift's possible INFJ personality type could have played a key role in her career trajectory. Let's start with her songwriting. INFJs are known for their ability to express complex emotions and abstract concepts in a way that others can understand and relate to. This, coupled with their intense emotional depth, often translates into poignant and deeply personal song lyrics. Swift's songs, often derived from personal experiences, resonate with millions around the world. Her ability to weave intricate stories and express intense emotions through her lyrics can be seen as reflective of the INFJ's deep, introspective, and empathetic nature. Moving on to her interactions with fans. INFJs are known for their ability to connect with people on a deep emotional level. They are empathetic, understanding, and genuinely interested in others' well-being. Swift's bond with her fans, affectionately known as Swifties, is a testament to this. She's known to surprise fans with personal gifts, write heartfelt messages, and even invite them to secret album listening parties. This deep connection with her followers, an authentic interaction that seems to go beyond the usual celebrity-fan dynamic, could be seen as a reflection of her INFJ traits. Finally, let's talk about her stand on social issues. INFJs are driven by their strong moral compass and are often vocal about issues they feel passionate about. Swift has been increasingly vocal about social and political issues, using her platform to advocate for causes she believes in. Her commitment to these causes and her courage to speak out, even when it's controversial, aligns with the INFJ's sense of idealism and their desire to make a difference. Swift's possible INFJ personality type seems to have played a key role in her career trajectory. So, what do we make of Taylor Swift and the INFJ personality type? We've delved into the enigma of Taylor Swift and the INFJ personality type, compared various aspects of her life and career with INFJ traits, explored the INFJ lyricism in her songs, and analyzed how these traits might have impacted her career. We've seen the introspective nature of Taylor's songs, reflecting the INFJ's penchant for deep thinking and introspection. Her dedication to authenticity and her ability to express complex emotions and experiences in her lyrics are a testament to the INFJ's empathetic and sensitive nature. The way she's navigated her career, staying true to her values while evolving as an artist, echoes the INFJ's desire for meaningful work and personal growth. These observations suggest a strong correlation between Taylor Swift and the INFJ personality type. Whether Taylor Swift is an INFJ or not, one thing is certain: her ability to connect with fans on a deep emotional level is truly remarkable. Scene script, picture this, Hollywood 1974, A Star is Born, Leonardo DiCaprio. In the heart of Hollywood, the birthplace of dreams and the epicenter of glamour, a glimmering star was born on November 11, 1974. Leonardo Wilhelm DiCaprio, a name now synonymous with cinematic brilliance, began his journey in this world. His parents, George DiCaprio and Irmelien Indenbergen, both artists in their own right, infused a love for the arts into their son from a young age. It was in this vibrant, creative environment that Leonardo found his calling. His father, an underground comic artist and distributor, and his mother, a legal secretary, had a profound influence on Leonardo's artistic inclinations. They nurtured his creative spirit, encouraging him to explore his talents and express himself. It was this artistic upbringing that would lay the groundwork for Leonardo's illustrious acting career. From an early age, Leonardo displayed a keen interest in acting. His first steps into the world of performance were not on the silver screen, but in educational films and television commercials. Each role, no matter how small, was a step towards honing his craft, a stepping stone on his journey to stardom. His natural talent shone through even in these early performances, hinting at the extraordinary actor he was destined to become. These early years were formative for Leonardo. They were filled with experiences that would shape his career and his approach to acting. He learned the value of hard work, the importance of perseverance, and the power of authenticity. He understood that acting was not just about reciting lines, but about becoming the character, about living their experiences, and about conveying their emotions. And so, from these humble beginnings, amid the hustle and bustle of Hollywood, a star began to rise. A young boy with dreams as big as the Hollywood sign, and a passion as fiery as a California sunset, embarked on a journey that would take him to the pinnacle of cinematic success. The world was yet unaware, but a Hollywood titan was being formed. From these humble beginnings, a Hollywood titan was being formed. With his foot in the door, young Leonardo was ready to take on Hollywood. This young, ambitious actor began to make waves with his breakthrough role in the television series Growing Pains. Here he showcased his ability to capture the essence of a character, and his performances were both raw and compelling. But it was in the film This Boy's Life where Leonardo truly began to flex his acting muscles, sharing the screen with none other than Robert De Niro. In This Boy's Life, Leonardo's portrayal of a troubled adolescent was nothing short of remarkable. His performance was so powerful and authentic that it captivated audiences, leaving them in awe of his talent. It was clear that Leonardo was not just another child actor, but a force to be reckoned with. His knack for embodying his characters and bringing them to life was truly exceptional. And it was this talent that would serve as the foundation for his illustrious career. But Leonardo's star truly began to rise with his Oscar-nominated performance in What's Eating Gilbert Grape. As Arnie Grape, a boy with a developmental disability, Leonardo demonstrated an incredible range and depth. His ability to deliver a performance that was both emotionally charged and incredibly nuanced was nothing short of extraordinary. Critics and audiences alike were blown away by his performance, and it was at this point that Leonardo began to solidify his status as a serious actor in Hollywood. His performance in What's Eating Gilbert Grape not only earned him an Academy Award nomination, but also the respect and recognition of the film industry. Critics praised his performance, with many stating that his portrayal of Arnie Grape was a testament to his immense talent and dedication to his craft. The world was just starting to take notice of this prodigious talent. Leonardo DiCaprio was not just a rising star, he was a supernova, a young actor whose talent was so immense it was impossible to ignore. And this was just the beginning. In the years to come, Leonardo would continue to captivate audiences with his performances, becoming one of the most respected actors in Hollywood. The world was starting to take notice of this prodigious talent. Enter the 90s, and Leonardo DiCaprio was about to become a household name. This era marks the pivotal moment in Leonardo's career where he transitioned from an emerging talent into a bona fide Hollywood heartthrob. One of the most significant roles he undertook during this time was his portrayal of the star-crossed lover, Romeo, in Baz Luhrmann's modern retelling of Romeo plus Juliet. This role was a departure from the troubled and complex characters he had played in the past. As Romeo, Leonardo showed his ability to portray raw emotion and romantic passion. His performance was electrifying, capturing the hearts of viewers worldwide. What made Leonardo's Romeo so compelling was his ability to portray the character's youthful optimism and naive hope, traits that resonated with the audience. His chemistry with co-star Claire Danes was palpable, setting the silver screen on fire. This role solidified Leonardo's status as the heartthrob of the decade. However, it was his role in Titanic that catapulted Leonardo to international fame. As Jack Dawson, a penniless artist aboard the ill-fated ship, Leonardo delivered a performance that was both poignant and captivating. He embodied the spirit of a young man in love, willing to sacrifice everything for the woman he adored. His portrayal was heartfelt, making the audience believe in the power of love, even amidst disaster. The role of Jack Dawson showcased Leonardo's versatility as an actor. He was able to portray a character who was both a romantic and a hero, giving a layered performance that left audiences spellbound. The film's success, becoming one of the highest-grossing films of all time, further cemented Leonardo's status as a Hollywood superstar. But what truly set Leonardo apart during this era was his ability to connect with the audience. Through his roles, he was able to evoke a range of emotions, making viewers laugh, cry, and fall in love with his characters. His performances were not just about acting, they were about telling a story and making the audience feel every emotion along the way. Leonardo had captured hearts worldwide, but his journey was far from over. As the new millennium dawned, Leonardo was ready to redefine his career. No longer the heartthrob of the 90s, he was poised to take on more challenging, complex roles, and he did just that. The turn of the century saw Leonardo collaborating with some of the greatest directors in Hollywood. He began a long-standing relationship with the iconic Martin Scorsese, a partnership that would span multiple films and more than a decade. Their first collaboration, Gangs of New York, paved the way for future projects like The Aviator, The Departed, and Shutter Island. Each role was a stark departure from Leonardo's earlier image, showcasing his ability to embody a diverse array of characters with raw intensity and nuance. But it wasn't just Scorsese who recognized Leonardo's talent. Christopher Nolan, another revered director, cast him in Inception, a mind-bending thriller that further demonstrated Leonardo's range. His portrayal of a tormented thief who steals secrets from the subconscious was nothing short of mesmerizing, further cementing his status as a versatile actor. And then came The Wolf of Wall Street. As Jordan Belfort, Leonardo delivered a whirlwind performance that captivated audiences worldwide. His depiction of the corrupt stockbroker's rise and fall was both outrageous and deeply human, earning him yet another Oscar nomination. However, the pinnacle of Leonardo's career came with The Revenant. In this grueling survival tale, Leonardo gave a performance that was raw, visceral, and utterly compelling. His dedication to the role saw him endure freezing temperatures and eat raw bison liver, all in the pursuit of authenticity, and it paid off. In 2016, after 5 nominations, Leonardo finally won the Oscar for Best Actor. From heartthrob to Hollywood legend, Leonardo had proven his mettle. He had evolved from the boyish charm of Titanic Jack Dawson to the gritty realism of The Revenant Hugh Glass, demonstrating a commitment to his craft that few could rival. The new millennium wasn't just a new era for the world, it was a new era for Leonardo DiCaprio. Behind the stardom, Leonardo DiCaprio, the INFJ, emerges. The INFJ, or the introverted, intuitive, feeling, and judging personality type, is a rare breed, making up less than 2% of the population. It's a personality type that is deeply introspective, empathetic, and driven by a strong sense of purpose, much like DiCaprio himself. Through his career choices, we catch glimpses of this personality type. DiCaprio often gravitates towards complex characters, those that require a deep understanding of human emotions and motivations. It's his intuitive nature that allows him to delve into these roles and bring them to life so convincingly. DiCaprio's INFJ side also shines through his humanitarian work. As a committed environmental activist, he's devoted to protecting our planet. His philanthropy, driven by his empathetic nature, is a testament to his deep concern for the world and its inhabitants. Leonardo DiCaprio, a star, a legend, an INFJ, his journey to stardom is as unique as the man himself. Ever contemplated how celebrities with INFJ personalities express love in their relationships? Let's embark on an exciting exploration of the fascinating world of the mysterious, selfless INFJ, beginning with the monarch of talk shows, Oprah Winfrey. Oprah Winfrey, a luminary of American television and a symbol of compassionate and empowering dialogue, exhibits a unique love language deeply anchored in her INFJ personality type. Famed for her emotional intelligence, Oprah never hesitates to delve into profound conversations or confront emotional realities. She appreciates the intricacies of human emotions, employing them as a guide in her relationships. Her enduring partnership with Stedman Graham is a shining example of her comprehension of individual development and reciprocal respect. Being in the limelight for more than 30 years, Oprah's connection with Stedman transcends a mere romantic tale. It's a collaboration erected on a bedrock of mutual respect and collective personal growth. As she eloquently put it, "He is my partner in life, but he is not responsible for my happiness. That's my job." This sentiment mirrors the INFJ's philosophy of preserving selfhood while nurturing a relationship. However, Oprah's relationships extend beyond the personal sphere. Her philanthropic activities mirror her boundless benevolence and her INFJ personality. From establishing the Leadership Academy for Girls in South Africa to her generous contributions to diverse charities, Oprah's relationships are not confined to her immediate circle. Her care encompasses the entire world, demonstrating global empathy, a hallmark of an INFJ, lovingly referred to as the advocate. Oprah's love language is steeped in understanding, patience, and an unflinching commitment to individual and mutual growth. She cherishes profound, impactful connections and isn't hesitant to invest her resources into fostering them. Her relationships are a living testament to her faith in the potency of love and empathy, attributes deeply rooted in the INFJ personality. In the words of the Queen herself, love is in the details. Summing up, Oprah Winfrey embodies the quintessential INFJ, a personality type that venerates profound bonds, personal development, and mutual respect. Her love language in relationships, whether personal or professional, celebrates her INFJ personality type. Oprah Winfrey, a true INFJ, exemplifies that relationships are about growth, respect, and love in action. Moving on to another INFJ icon, let's explore the relationship approach of Martin Luther King Jr., known not just for his role in advancing civil rights using nonviolent civil disobedience, but also for his unique approach to relationships. King's relationships, whether personal or public, were fueled by an unwavering commitment to nonviolent resistance, an ability to inspire others, and a dedication to equality. King's approach to relationships was a reflection of his larger beliefs. He built relationships based on mutual respect and understanding. He believed in the power of unity, in bringing people together, regardless of their background or beliefs. He fostered relationships that transcended racial and social boundaries. His entire life was dedicated to building bridges, not walls. His interpersonal relationships were a testament to this. King was known to treat everyone he met with the same level of respect and dignity. Regardless of their social status or racial background, he had an unyielding belief in the inherent worth of every individual, and this was mirrored in his relationships. King also had an exceptional ability to inspire others. It was not just his words, but his actions, his passion, and his unwavering belief in the cause that inspired millions. He used his relationships as a platform to inspire, to encourage, and to bring about change. His relationships were not just about connecting with others, but about inspiring them to stand up for what they believed in. Moreover, he was an advocate of equality in relationships. He believed in treating others as equals, in giving and receiving respect. His relationships were built on a foundation of mutual respect, understanding, and equality. He treated everyone as an equal and expected the same in return. In essence, Martin Luther King Jr.'s approach to relationships was a reflection of his larger beliefs. His commitment to nonviolent resistance, his ability to inspire, and his dedication to equality were all mirrored in his relationships. His approach to relationships was not just about connecting with others, but about inspiring them, standing up for what's right and treating them with respect and equality. Martin Luther King Jr. teaches us that relationships are about inspiring and being inspired, standing up for what's right and treating others with equality and respect. Now let's travel to South Africa and delve into the relationship approach of Nelson Mandela, another INFJ icon. Nelson Mandela, a man of great influence and a beacon of hope to many, held a unique approach to relationships. He had an unwavering belief in the power of forgiveness, the necessity of reconciliation, and the ability to inspire hope, all of which were deeply rooted in his personality type, INFJ. Mandela's approach to relationships was not confined to his personal life, but extended to his larger vision for South Africa and the world. He saw relationships not just as connections between individuals, but as building blocks for a more harmonious and equitable society. One of the key aspects of Mandela's approach to relationships was his belief in forgiveness. Despite spending 27 years in prison, he held no bitterness towards those who had wronged him. Instead, he chose to forgive, demonstrating an extraordinary level of emotional intelligence and empathy that is characteristic of INFJs. His ability to forgive was not a sign of weakness, but a testament to his strength and his commitment to healing and unity. Mandela also believed deeply in the power of reconciliation. He understood that for South Africa to move forward, it was essential to heal the wounds of the past. His commitment to reconciliation was evident in his efforts to establish the Truth and Reconciliation Commission aimed at addressing the atrocities of apartheid. This commitment to reconciliation, to healing past hurts and fostering unity is a powerful testament to his INFJ personality type. In his relationships, Mandela had a unique ability to inspire hope. His unwavering optimism and resilience were infectious, igniting a sense of hope and possibility in those around him. This ability to inspire hope, to uplift others, and to envision a brighter future is a hallmark trait of the INFJ personality type. From Nelson Mandela, we learn that relationships are about forgiveness, reconciliation, and hope. Through his approach to relationships, Mandela taught us important lessons about empathy, understanding, and the power of unity. His legacy continues to inspire people around the world, reminding us all of the transformative power of relationships. Finally, let's look at the relationship approach of the iconic Marilyn Monroe. Marilyn Monroe, a name that echoes through time, was not just a pretty face, but also a woman with a deep, complex personality. Beneath the glamour and the camera flashes, she was a woman yearning for authentic love and connection. Her relationships, much like her life, were a tapestry of vulnerability, a search for genuine love, and a constant struggle with loneliness. Monroe's relationships were often a reflection of her inner world, a mirror to her soul. She was drawn to men who she believed could provide the love she so desperately sought. Her marriages to James Dougherty, Joe DiMaggio, and Arthur Miller each tell a story of her yearning for love and acceptance. Yet, in each, she was met with disillusionment, further deepening her sense of loneliness. Her vulnerability was a double-edged sword. On one hand, it made her relatable and human, capturing the hearts of millions. On the other, it made her susceptible to heartache and disappointment. This vulnerability was a constant companion in her relationships, often leading her to feel misunderstood and alone. Monroe's struggle with loneliness was a poignant part of her life's narrative. Despite being surrounded by adoring fans and being in the limelight, she often felt isolated. This loneliness was reflected in her relationships. She sought companionship and love, hoping to fill the void within her, but often found herself feeling more alone than ever. In her relationships, Monroe was not just seeking romantic love, she was seeking a deep, genuine connection, something beyond the superficial. She wanted to be seen, to be understood, to be loved for who she truly was, not just the image she portrayed to the world. This quest for genuine love was a driving force in her life, influencing her relationships and shaping her experiences. From Marilyn Monroe, we learn that relationships are about vulnerability, seeking genuine love and overcoming loneliness. She reminds us that beneath the surface, we are all human, all yearning for connection, for understanding, and above all, for love. As we've seen, INFJ celebrities approach relationships in unique ways. These famous figures, each with their own distinguished impact on American culture, have demonstrated distinct approaches to relationships that are reflective of their INFJ personality type. We've witnessed the empathy and understanding of Oprah Winfrey, who has consistently used her platform to connect with people on a deep emotional level. Her approach to relationships is centered on compassionate understanding, a common trait among INFJs, which allows her to form profound and long-lasting connections with a wide array of individuals. Then we have Martin Luther King Jr., a man known for his passion and his commitment to creating meaningful change. In his relationships, he exhibited the INFJ's dedication to making the world a better place. His approach was one of unity, bringing people together under a common cause. A testament to the INFJ's natural ability in rallying people towards a shared vision. We also explored the life of Nelson Mandela, a man whose resilience and forgiveness are legendary. His approach to relationships, even with those who once opposed him, is a powerful example of the INFJ's capacity for forgiveness and their unwavering belief in the potential for human growth and transformation. Lastly, we delved into the world of Marilyn Monroe, an icon of beauty and femininity. Her relationships, filled with passion and depth, reflect the INFJ's craving for authentic and meaningful connections. She sought love that was more than just superficial, a sentiment that resonates with many INFJs. In each of these remarkable individuals, we see common INFJ traits shining through: their empathy, their dedication to a cause, their capacity for forgiveness, and their desire for authenticity in their relationships are all hallmarks of the INFJ personality type. Each of these INFJ celebrities shows us that relationships are about growth, inspiration, forgiveness, and authenticity. And that's something we can all learn from, regardless of our personality type.
In this video, we'll explore the fascinating world of American INFJ leaders and how they've left a lasting mark on our society. But before we dive in, let's set the tone. We're here to tell you a story, a concise and informative story that sheds light on the influence of these remarkable individuals. No fancy frills or dramatics, just the facts and a touch of inspiration. So sit back, relax, and join us on this journey to uncover the impact of American INFJ leaders on our society. Understanding INFJ personality type. Now, let's get to know the INFJ personality type. What does INFJ stand for? You might wonder. Well, it stands for introverted, intuitive, feeling, and judging. These four traits make up the core of what it means to be an INFJ. Introverted. This means that INFJs tend to draw their energy from within themselves. They often enjoy quiet time alone to reflect and recharge. Intuitive. The N in INFJ stands for intuitive, which means they are big-picture thinkers. They trust their gut feelings and often see patterns and possibilities that others might miss. Feeling. The F stands for feeling. INFJs make decisions based on their emotions and values. They're empathetic and care deeply about people and causes. Judging. The J represents judging. It means that INFJs prefer a structured and organized life. They like to plan and make decisions rather than leaving things to chance. So now you know what makes an INFJ tick: introverted, intuitive, feeling, and judging. These characteristics shape their approach to leadership and how they've influenced American society. The significance of INFJ leadership. Now, let's talk about why these personality traits are so important in leadership. You see, in leadership, your personality plays a big role. It's like your tool set for the job. Personality traits like being introverted can be an advantage because it helps leaders think deeply and make thoughtful decisions. Being intuitive means they can see the bigger picture and find creative solutions to problems. Feeling makes them compassionate and understanding, which can connect them with the people they lead. And being judging helps them stay organized and plan for the future. So when you combine all these traits, you get a leader who's thoughtful, creative, compassionate, and organized. That's what makes INFJs effective leaders. They have a unique blend of qualities that can truly make a difference in the world. And we'll see how this plays out in the American INFJ leaders we'll be talking about next. Thomas Jefferson, the visionary. Let's begin with Thomas Jefferson, an American leader who had the INFJ personality type. Thomas Jefferson was a visionary, which means he had a strong ability to see and plan for the future. He used this vision to make a significant impact on American society. One of his most famous accomplishments was drafting the Declaration of Independence, a document that declared America's independence from British rule. He believed in the principles of freedom, equality, and individual rights, and he made sure these ideas were at the heart of the new nation. Jefferson's INFJ traits played a big role in his leadership. His introverted nature allowed him to think deeply about important issues. His intuition helped him envision a nation where people could live in freedom. He used his feeling side to advocate for the rights of individuals and promote education, and his judging trait helped him organize and structure the new government. Thomas Jefferson's INFJ personality made him a visionary leader, someone who shaped the course of American history with his forward-thinking ideas and unwavering dedication to the principles of freedom and equality. Eleanor Roosevelt, the advocate. Now, let's turn our attention to Eleanor Roosevelt, an influential American leader with the INFJ personality type. She was a passionate advocate for important causes, leaving a significant mark on American society. Eleanor Roosevelt's list of achievements is quite remarkable. She served as the First Lady of the United States during her husband Franklin D. Roosevelt's presidency. But she didn't stop there. She played a pivotal role in advancing civil rights, women's rights, and social justice. She also chaired the United Nations Commission on Human Rights and was a driving force behind the Universal Declaration of Human Rights. Eleanor's INFJ traits were instrumental in her advocacy work. Her introverted nature allowed her to deeply understand the challenges and injustices facing people. Her intuition helped her see the bigger picture of social issues and how they interconnected. Her feeling side made her deeply empathetic and compassionate, driving her to champion the rights of those who were marginalized. And her judging trait helped her organize and lead campaigns for change effectively. Eleanor Roosevelt's INFJ personality made her a tireless advocate for human rights and social justice, leaving a lasting legacy in American society that continues to inspire change and progress. Martin Luther King Jr., the inspirational leader. Our next American INFJ leader is Martin Luther King Jr., a man whose name is synonymous with the civil rights movement. He had an INFJ personality, and his leadership had a profound and enduring impact on American society. Martin Luther King Jr. is best known for his role in the civil rights movement, advocating for racial equality and justice. His famous "I Have a Dream" speech and his nonviolent approach to protest are etched in the annals of American history. He championed civil rights and helped dismantle racial segregation. King's INFJ characteristics played a pivotal role in his ability to inspire change. His introverted nature allowed him to reflect deeply on the injustices he witnessed. His intuition enabled him to envision a world where equality and justice prevailed. His feeling side made him a compassionate and empathetic leader, and he had a profound understanding of the pain and suffering caused by racial discrimination. His judging trait gave him the organization and leadership needed to coordinate peaceful protests and mobilize supporters. Martin Luther King Jr.'s INFJ personality made him an inspirational leader who galvanized a nation and left an enduring legacy of civil rights and equality. His dedication to nonviolent change and his ability to touch the hearts of millions have made him an icon in American history. As we wrap up our journey through the lives of American INFJ leaders, let's take a moment to summarize what we've learned. We've explored the INFJ personality type, introverted, intuitive, feeling, and judging, and how these traits can shape leadership in profound ways. We met Thomas Jefferson, the visionary who helped shape the ideals of freedom and equality in America, Eleanor Roosevelt, the advocate whose tireless work for human rights and social justice continues to inspire change, and Martin Luther King Jr., the inspirational leader whose commitment to nonviolence and racial equality transformed the nation. These American INFJ leaders have left a lasting impact on our society. They've shown us how a unique blend of personality traits can shape history and inspire positive change. Their vision, advocacy, and inspiration continue to resonate with us today. So, as we conclude our journey, remember the influence of these leaders and perhaps find inspiration in their legacy for your own path. Thanks for joining us on this informative and insightful adventure into American INFJ leadership. Now that we've delved into the world of American INFJ leaders and seen how their personalities influence society, it's time for some reflection and action. If you're curious about the INFJ personality type and its potential in leadership, we encourage you to explore it further. Understanding your own personality traits can be a powerful tool for self-discovery and growth. You might just find that you share some of these characteristics with these remarkable leaders. For those interested in diving deeper into this topic, there are plenty of resources available. Books, articles, and online quizzes can help you explore the INFJ personality type and its role in leadership. It's a fascinating journey worth embarking on if you're eager to learn more. So, take that first step, explore, and who knows, you might discover a little bit of INFJ in yourself or gain insights into the leaders who've shaped our world. The potential is there, waiting for you to uncover. Before we sign off, we want to extend our gratitude to you for taking the time to watch and explore the world of American INFJ leaders. We hope you found this journey informative and inspiring. Your thoughts and feedback are important to us, so if you have any questions or insights to share, please don't hesitate to reach out. We're eager to hear from you and engage in meaningful conversations about this topic. Once again, thank you for joining us on this informative and insightful adventure into the world of American INFJ leaders. Your support and interest are truly appreciated.
Ever wondered what makes Oprah Winfrey so impactful, so magnetic? Well, today we're embarking on an intriguing journey to unravel the enigma that is Oprah Winfrey. Our mission? To decode the unique blend of personality traits that make her such a standout figure, and that, dear listeners, is the INFJ personality type. So what exactly is an INFJ? Standing for introversion, intuition, feeling, and judging, this personality type is one of the rarest in the world. But don't let the term introversion fool you. It doesn't mean shy or withdrawn, at least not in the way you might think. Instead, it speaks to how individuals recharge and where they draw their energy from. For INFJs like Oprah, they draw energy from their inner world of thoughts, emotions, and ideas. Next, we have intuition. INFJs are not just thinkers, they are visionaries, blessed with a profound ability to see the big picture and to anticipate future possibilities. This trait, coupled with their feeling component, makes them deeply empathetic, understanding, and compassionate. Then there's the judging part. No, INFJs aren't judgmental. The term judging here refers to their preference for structure, planning, and decisiveness. They value clarity and closure, and they're not the kind to leave things up in the air. In a nutshell, the INFJ personality type is a complex blend of introspective and visionary, empathetic and decisive traits. It's a mix that has undeniably contributed to Oprah's tremendous success and influence. But how do these traits play out in Oprah's life and career? How do they shape her interactions, her decisions, her influence? Well, there's much to explore and much to learn. So, buckle up and prepare for a fascinating deep dive into the INFJ mind of Oprah Winfrey. Stay tuned as we delve deeper into Oprah's INFJ traits and how they've shaped her life and career. Introversion, often misunderstood, has played a key role in Oprah's success. Now let's delve into this intriguing aspect of her personality. Oprah's introverted nature has been her secret weapon, her quiet strength. It's what makes her so relatable and allows her to connect profoundly with her guests and audience. Imagine this, Oprah, amid the whirlwind of her busy life, choosing to retreat into solitude. It's in these moments of quiet that she recharges, refuels her energy, and gains much-needed clarity. It's like her personal sanctuary, her thinking space where she gathers her thoughts and prepares for her next move. Consider her interviews. Her ability to listen, to truly listen, and empathize stems from her introverted nature. Her questions are thoughtful, her responses heartfelt. She doesn't just hear, she feels. That's the magic of Oprah. Introversion, for Oprah, is not a hindrance but a superpower. A power that has helped her become the icon she is today. Oprah's intuition, a key INFJ trait, has been her guiding light. The media mogul's uncanny ability to read situations and people has played a pivotal role in her decision-making process throughout her storied career. Take a moment to recall her decision to start Harpo Productions, her own production company. Despite many naysayers, Oprah trusted her gut, knowing it was the right move for her. The result? Harpo Productions became a powerhouse in the television industry, producing some of the highest-rated programs of the late 20th and early 21st centuries. Or consider the time she decided to start her own network, OWN. While many questioned the move, Oprah's intuition told her it was the right path. Today, OWN stands as a testament to her foresight, with a lineup of successful programs that continue to resonate with viewers. Oprah's intuition, it seems, has a knack for being right. Oprah's feeling trait is at the heart of her emotional connection with millions. This statement not only rings true, but also resonates deeply with the very essence of who Oprah Winfrey is. This trait, encapsulating empathy at its core, has been the cornerstone of her connection with her audience, guests, and indeed the world. Oprah's empathy is not just an abstract concept, it's tangible, visible, and has been consistently displayed throughout her illustrious career. Her ability to empathize with others, to truly feel their emotions and experiences, has made her a beloved figure. It's this empathy that has allowed her to connect with people on a level that transcends the superficial. Let's delve into the archives of her interviews. Remember the time when she sat down with Ellen DeGeneres? Oprah's understanding and empathy towards Ellen's struggle with coming out in the public eye was palpable. She didn't just listen, she felt, she understood, and she expressed that understanding in a way that made Ellen and the audience feel seen and heard. Or consider her conversation with Michael Jackson, one of the most watched interviews in television history. Amidst the spectacle and the sensationalism, Oprah's empathy shone through. She connected with Michael, not as a superstar, but as a human being with his own struggles and vulnerabilities. Oprah's empathy is not selective. It doesn't discriminate. She empathizes with the rich and the poor, the famous and the unknown, the powerful and the powerless. She connects with people from all walks of life, and that's what sets her apart. This empathy, this ability to feel and understand the emotions of others, is a result of her feeling trait. It's this trait that allows her to connect with people on a deep emotional level. It's this trait that has made her a beacon of hope, a source of comfort, and a voice for the voiceless. In a world that often feels cold and disconnected, Oprah's empathy serves as a reminder of the power of understanding and compassion. It's a testament to the impact one person can have when they lead with their heart. Oprah's empathy, a result of her feeling trait, has endeared her to millions. Oprah's judging trait has driven her to be decisive and goal-oriented. This trait has been the cornerstone of her unprecedented success. Known for her fierce determination and resolute decisions, Oprah's persona radiates decisiveness, a characteristic that has paved her way to the pinnacle of success. Let's delve into her career to unearth instances where Oprah's decisiveness was clearly evident. Cast your mind back to when she decided to start her own production company, Harpo Productions. She took the reins of her career, a bold move that many at the time considered risky, but Oprah, with her decisive nature, saw it as an opportunity to shape her destiny. Or consider her decision to end her highly successful talk show at the height of its popularity. She knew it was time to explore new ventures, and, with characteristic decisiveness, she made the tough call. Oprah's decisiveness, a hallmark of her judging trait, has been a key factor in her success. This trait, combined with her other INFJ characteristics, has made Oprah the icon she is today. Oprah's INFJ traits have shaped her into the influential figure she is today. Let's distill the essence of this INFJ superwoman. Oprah's unique blend of intuition, feeling, and judgment has propelled her to the pinnacle of success. Her intuitive nature allows her to connect with her audience on a deep, emotional level, making her shows not just entertaining, but profoundly touching. Her feeling trait, meanwhile, fuels her empathy, enabling her to understand and address the struggles of her audience. But it's her judging trait that sets her apart. It's the driving force behind her decisive actions and unwavering commitment to her vision. This potent combination of traits has not only catapulted her to fame, but also made her a beloved figure worldwide. Oprah's story is a testament to the power of an INFJ personality. It's not just about achieving success, but about touching lives and making a difference. So, the next time you watch Oprah, remember the INFJ traits that make her the extraordinary woman she is. Ever wondered what lies behind the captivating charm of Natalie Portman, the Hollywood sensation? Delving into the enigma that is Natalie Portman is like embarking on a journey through a labyrinth of talent, intellect, and charisma. Portman, an accomplished actress, has carved her niche in Hollywood with a blend of raw talent and relentless passion. But what truly sets her apart is her unique personality type, INFJ. For the uninitiated, INFJ stands for introverted, intuitive, feeling, judging, a rare personality type in the Myers-Briggs type indicator. It's a constellation of traits that makes her introspective, empathetic, and highly intuitive. But don't be fooled by the introverted tag, because this merely implies a preference for meaningful connections over superficial interactions. Let's rewind the tape to Natalie's early years. Born in Jerusalem and raised in the United States, Natalie was an inquisitive child with a penchant for performing. From dancing to acting in school plays, she was a natural-born performer. To her, the stage was not just a platform, but a window to a world where she could channel her emotions and interpret the human condition, and her journey into Hollywood wasn't a serendipitous event. It was the culmination of years of hard work, determination, and a dash of destiny. As an INFJ, Natalie was drawn to roles that allowed her to dive deep into complex characters. This innate ability to empathize and understand her characters has been instrumental in her breathtaking performances. Natalie's acting prowess is a testament to her INFJ personality, but it's not the whole picture. Being an INFJ also means being deeply sensitive and private, traits that have allowed her to maintain an air of mystery despite her high-profile career. This sensitivity also extends to her relationships. Natalie values deep, meaningful connections and has often spoken about the importance of her close-knit circle of friends and family. This balance between her professional and personal life is a testament to her INFJ traits, demonstrating her ability to navigate the complexities of Hollywood while staying true to herself. Indeed, Natalie's early years were a clear indication of the remarkable journey that was to unfold. As Natalie took her first steps into Hollywood, her INFJ traits began to shine brilliantly. Natalie Portman, a young, ambitious actress, began her journey in the Hollywood film industry with an unquenchable thirst for roles that would allow her to tap into the depths of her emotive prowess. This keen ability to connect with her characters on a profound level stems from her INFJ personality type, known for its depth of emotion, intuition, and sensitivity. One of Portman's earliest roles that clearly showcased these characteristics was in the gritty drama, The Professional. Portman, only 13 at the time, portrayed Matilda, a precocious girl who forms a unique bond with a hitman, played by Jean Reno. Her performance was emotionally complex, displaying a maturity that belied her tender age. The depth and nuance she brought to Matilda's character is a testament to her natural intuition and emotional sensitivity, both hallmarks of the INFJ personality type. Portman's INFJ traits were further displayed in her role as Marty in Beautiful Girls. In this film, she played a young, wise beyond her years girl who captivates Timothy Hutton's character. Portman's portrayal of Marty was marked by a profound understanding of her character's inner emotions and thoughts, again highlighting her intuitive nature and emotional depth. But it wasn't just her roles that showcased her INFJ qualities. Portman's approach to her craft itself was reflective of her personality type. She was known for immersing herself in her characters, studying their motivations, their fears, their desires, in an attempt to fully embody them on screen. This is a clear demonstration of the INFJ's desire for authenticity and deep understanding. Portman's early career was a fascinating journey of exploration and self-discovery. She continually pushed her boundaries, delving into the complex emotional landscapes of her characters. This ability to immerse herself in her roles, to truly understand and empathize with her characters, is a shining example of the INFJ's depth of emotion and intuition. Natalie's ability to immerse herself in her characters was a testament to her INFJ personality. As Natalie's career blossomed, so did her INFJ personality traits, making her an irresistible force in Hollywood. With an innate ability for introspection and intuition, Natalie Portman has consistently brought a deep, compelling layer to her characters, making her one of the most respected actresses of her generation. Her transformative role in V for Vendetta is a shining example of this. Portman's character, Evie Hammond, evolves from a naive, frightened woman to a fearless, empowered revolutionary. This transformation required an exceptional level of intuition and introspection to effectively portray. As an INFJ, Portman was able to tap into this innate ability, capturing the essence of Evie's transformation and delivering a performance that was both powerful and deeply moving. Then came Black Swan, a psychological thriller that further showcased her depth and range. As Nina Sayers, a ballerina spiraling into madness, Portman delivered a performance that was hauntingly beautiful and deeply unsettling. Here, her INFJ traits were on full display. Her keen intuition allowed her to delve into the complexities of Nina's psyche, while her introspective nature allowed her to explore the nuances of her character's descent into madness. Her performance was so exceptional that it earned her an Academy Award for Best Actress. But it's not just her INFJ personality traits that have contributed to her success. Portman's dedication to her craft, her willingness to take on challenging roles, and her commitment to giving a voice to the voiceless have all played a part in her illustrious career. She has used her platform to advocate for animal rights, environmental causes, and gender equality, further proving that her INFJ traits extend beyond her acting career and into her personal life. Natalie's performances were a reflection of her INFJ personality, captivating audiences worldwide. From V for Vendetta to Black Swan and beyond, Natalie Portman continues to enchant us with her ability to bring complex characters to life, all the while staying true to her INFJ nature. She's a true testament to the power of introspection and intuition, and a shining example of what it means to be an INFJ superstar. But what about Natalie off the screen? How does her INFJ personality manifest in her personal life? Natalie Portman is not just a superstar on screen, but a dynamic personality off screen as well. Her private life is an intriguing blend of relationships, activism, and an unabated pursuit of ideals, all of which are shaped by her INFJ personality type. Let's start with her relationships. Natalie is known to value deep, meaningful connections, a characteristic trait of INFJs. She isn't one for casual friendships or superficial chatter. Instead, she prefers to invest time and energy into a select few relationships, nurturing them with care and understanding. This might be why she's been able to maintain a low-key yet solid relationship with her husband, Benjamin Millipede, for over a decade. She's a doting mother as well, and her empathy and intuition, two more INFJ traits, clearly shine through in her parenting style. She's all about understanding her children's needs and feelings, fostering an environment of emotional intelligence and open communication. But Natalie's INFJ personality doesn't stop at her doorstep. It extends to her activism as well. She's a staunch advocate for animal rights and environmental causes, her idealism pushing her to make a difference. She's been a vegetarian since childhood and later became a vegan, a decision driven by her deep compassion for animals. Her INFJ trait of being visionary has led her to use her platform to raise awareness about climate change, a global issue she ardently believes in tackling. And let's not forget her efforts towards gender equality. As a Harvard graduate, she's acutely aware of the importance of education and equal opportunities. She's been vocal about pay disparity in Hollywood and has participated in the Time's Up movement, her INFJ trait of being a natural protector coming to the fore. In essence, Natalie Portman off-screen is a reflection of her INFJ personality. She's empathetic, idealistic, and deeply committed to her relationships and causes. Whether it's standing up for animal rights, advocating for gender equality, or nurturing her family, she does it with conviction and sincerity. Natalie's off-screen personality is as captivating as her on-screen performances thanks to her INFJ traits. Natalie Portman, an enigma, an icon, an INFJ superstar. We've journeyed through the life and career of this remarkable actress, and it's clear to see how her INFJ personality has shaped her path. Reflecting on her early career, we saw a young girl, full of potential, who made her mark on Hollywood with an impressive debut in Leon, the Professional. Her infj traits, namely her introverted intuition and feeling judgment, were evident in her ability to deeply connect with her characters, bringing them to life in a way that resonated with audiences worldwide. As we fast-forwarded to her later career, we saw Portman take on diverse roles, from a ballerina in Black Swan to a scientist in Thor. Each time she dove headfirst into her characters, not just portraying them, but becoming them. This ability to immerse herself so completely is a hallmark of her infj personality, with its focus on internal feelings and intuitive understanding. Off-screen, Portman's infj traits continue to shine. Her passion for social causes, her advocacy for animal rights, and her dedication to her family all speak to her deeply ingrained values and empathy for others. Her introverted nature may make her a private person, but when she does speak up, it's always with conviction and purpose. Let's not forget her personal life. Her relationships and her role as a mother further reveal the depth of her infj personality. She is fiercely protective, loyal, and prefers meaningful, close-knit relationships over superficial connections. These traits, while making her somewhat of an enigma in the glitzy world of Hollywood, also make her incredibly relatable to her fans. And so we find ourselves at the end of this journey having gained a deeper understanding of Natalie Portman, the person, the actress, and the infj superstar. Her journey is a testament to the power and beauty of the infj personality, reminding us that success comes not from fitting into a mold, but from embracing one's unique self. As we delve deeper into the mind of Natalie Portman, we discover a fascinating blend of talent, depth, and an infj personality that makes her the captivating icon she is today. Consider this: Robert Downey Jr. once lived in a vehicle while struggling with substance abuse, and yet he bounced back to become one of Hollywood's highest-paid actors. Fascinating, isn't it? This is the story of a man who's worn many hats, both on and off the silver screen. He's been a troubled child, a struggling artist, a convict, and a comeback kid. Today, he stands tall as an icon of resilience, a beacon of hope, and the testament to the power of second chance. But beyond the glitz and glamour of his A-list status, who is Robert Downey Jr., really? In the late 80s and early 90s, Downey was a promising young actor who was unfortunately spiraling down a destructive path. His personal struggles with substance abuse and legal issues threatened to overshadow his innate talent and potential. But like a phoenix rising from the ashes, Downey made a remarkable comeback. His portrayal of Tony Stark, the genius billionaire playboy philanthropist in the Marvel Cinematic Universe, did more than just revive his career, it catapulted him into a whole new stratosphere of fame. This role, which he played with such finesse and charm, resonated with viewers worldwide. Downey Stark was not just a superhero, he was a flawed, relatable character who grappled with his demons, much like Downey himself. But there's more to Downey than his public persona and his Iron Man alter ego. To truly understand him, we need to delve deeper, beneath the surface, behind the armor. This is where the Myers-Briggs type indicator, or the MBTI, comes in. This psychological framework, which categorizes individuals into 16 distinct personality types, provides a lens through which we can explore Downey's personality. Today, we're going to use this framework to unlock the enigma that is Robert Downey Jr. Is he the same charismatic extrovert off-screen as he is on-screen? What drives him, motivates him, and fuels his creativity? What makes him tick? Now, let's dive into the psyche of this intriguing personality, INFJ, a rare personality type comprising just 1% of the population, and our very own Robert Downey Jr. is a part of this exclusive club. Now let's break down this acronym, shall we? INFJ stands for Introverted, Intuitive, Feeling, and Judging. Each letter represents a unique aspect of this complex personality type, and we'll dive into how each of these traits aligns with Downey's persona and roles. Starting with I for introverted. Surprising, isn't it? Given Downey's larger-than-life on-screen presence, one might assume he's an extrovert, but in reality, he values his alone time to recharge and introspect. It is this introspective nature that likely fuels his profound performances, from the charismatic Tony Stark to the enigmatic Sherlock Holmes. Next up, and for intuitive. Downey doesn't just play his characters, he becomes them, tapping into their psyche, their motivations, their fears. It's a deep, intuitive understanding that enables him to bring such depth and authenticity to his roles. Let's move on to F for feeling. Downey wears his heart on his sleeve. He's open about his struggles and triumphs, adding a layer of vulnerability and authenticity to his public persona. This emotional transparency is also evident in his performances, allowing us to connect with his characters on a deeper level. And finally, J for judging. No, this doesn't mean he's judgmental. Instead, it refers to his preference for structure and order. He's a perfectionist, always striving for the best in his work. This trait is evident in his meticulous preparation for his roles, from mastering the nuances of a British accent for Sherlock Holmes to undergoing rigorous physical training for Iron Man. So there you have it, the 4 pillars of the INFJ personality: introverted, intuitive, feeling, and judging. And when you look at Robert Downey Jr. through this lens, it all starts to make sense. His charisma, his depth, his vulnerability, his perfectionism, it's all a reflection of his INFJ personality. The complexity of the INFJ personality mirrors the complexity of Downey's life and roles. And as we continue to delve deeper into this fascinating personality type, we'll uncover even more connections between Downey's real and real life. Downey's on-screen charisma belies his introverted nature. Yes, you heard it right, Downey is an introvert. It may seem paradoxical to associate the term introvert with Robert Downey Jr., a man whose larger-than-life personality has graced the silver screen for decades. But beneath the infectious charm and quick wit, Downey embodies the traits of an introvert, valuing his private time and using it as a means to recharge. This might come as a surprise. After all, Downey's portrayal of the flamboyant Tony Stark, aka Iron Man, is anything but introverted. But here's the secret sauce. Downey, like many introverts, possesses the ability to turn on his extroverted side when needed. He can command a room, captivate an audience, and then retreat into his personal space to recharge his batteries. Introverts often feel drained after prolonged social interaction, needing solitude to regain their energy. Downey himself has spoken about his need for alone time, a trait that's common amongst introverts. Despite his extroverted on-screen persona, he values solitude and uses it to refuel his creative energies. Drawing parallels between Downey's personality and his portrayal of Tony Stark offers a fascinating insight. Stark, a genius inventor and billionaire playboy, is often seen enjoying his own company, working on his inventions in solitude. This aspect of Stark's personality mirrors Downey's own introverted tendencies. It's a subtle nuance, but it adds a layer of authenticity to his portrayal of the iconic character. It's Downey's introverted nature that adds depth to his extroverted roles. He brings a human touch to his characters, making them relatable despite their larger-than-life personas. It's a testament to his acting prowess that he can so seamlessly blend his introverted personality with the extroverted characters he plays. This is the beauty of the introverted extrovert. They possess the ability to navigate both worlds, to be the life of the party when required, and then retreat into their cocoon, drawing strength from their solitude. Downey's introverted nature adds depth to his extroverted roles, making them more relatable and human. Downey's intuitive side is perhaps his greatest asset as an actor. Now, what does intuition mean in the context of acting? It's the ability to understand and portray characters in a manner that resonates with the audience, without necessarily having to rely on explicit directions or guidelines. A truly intuitive actor like Downey can read between the lines of a script and bring to life a character that feels authentic and relatable. Take a moment to think about some of Downey's most memorable roles. Whether it's the charismatic Tony Stark, the eccentric Sherlock Holmes, or the troubled Charlie Chaplin, each of these characters is complex, multifaceted, and distinctly human. They are not just characters on a page, but real people with their own quirks, flaws, and passions. Now, how does Downey manage to bring such depth to his roles? The answer lies in his intuitive understanding of human nature. He has a knack for getting under the skin of his characters, grasping their motivations, their fears, their desires. He doesn't just act. He becomes the character, thinking their thoughts, feeling their emotions, living their experiences. And this is what sets Downey apart. His performances are not just believable, they are deeply felt and profoundly human. But Downey's intuition doesn't just help him understand his characters. It also helps him connect with his audience. He knows how to tap into our emotions, to make us laugh, cry, and everything in between. He He knows how to make us care about his characters, to make us see ourselves in them. And this is the true power of an intuitive actor. To create a bond with the audience, to make us feel seen and understood. So the next time you watch a Downey performance, pay attention to the nuances, the subtle expressions, the unspoken emotions. Notice how he brings his characters to life, how he connects with you, the viewer. And remember, Downey's intuitive nature is the secret ingredient to his magnetic on-screen presence. Downey's feeling and judging traits make him a compassionate and principled individual. This multifaceted star is not only known for his remarkable acting prowess, but also for his empathetic nature and strong moral compass. There's a distinctive warmth to Downey, a kind of sensitivity that resonates deeply with those around him. He has this uncanny ability to empathize with people, to feel what they're feeling, and to understand their experiences. This empathy isn't just limited to his close ones, it extends beyond his immediate circle, touching the lives of those he barely knows. Downey's actions often echo his empathetic nature. He's been involved in a number of philanthropic endeavors, using his influence to make a difference whenever and wherever possible. From supporting charities that serve children in need to advocating for environmental causes, Downey's philanthropic efforts are as diverse as they are impactful. He doesn't just talk the talk, he walks the walk, and that's what sets him apart. But what fuels this empathy? What drives him to take a stand? Well, it's his strong moral compass. Downey is a principled individual who believes in doing what's right, even when it's not easy. He's not one to shy away from difficult conversations or controversial topics. Instead, he uses his platform to shed light on these issues, to spark conversations and to inspire change. His desire for justice is palpable, and it's this desire that fuels his actions. In the end, it's these feeling and judging traits that make Downey who he is. They shape his interactions, influence his decisions, and guide his actions. They make him the compassionate and principled individual that he is today. Robert Downey Jr., a shining example of the rare INFJ personality, a complex yet captivating personality that continues to enthrall us on and off the screen. A young girl from Kentucky, Jennifer Lawrence was never your typical Hollywood starlet. Growing up in the heartland of America, she was more likely to be found lost in thought than lost in the glitz and glamour of Tinseltown. This is a girl who was as comfortable with introspection as she was with the great outdoors. Her formative years were an intriguing blend of deep thought and tomboy antics. It was this unconventional combination that made Jennifer Lawrence so unique, so compelling. You see, Jennifer is an INFJ, one of the rarest personality types in the world, known for their deep thought, introspection, and unwavering focus. From an early age, Jennifer showcased an INFJ's signature traits. She was deeply thoughtful, always introspective, and had an uncanny ability to understand and empathize with others. These are characteristics that would serve her well in her chosen career. But what's truly fascinating is how these traits, so typical of an INFJ, were evident even before she stepped into the limelight. At just 14, Jennifer made a decision that would change her life forever. She decided to pursue acting. Now, this wasn't a whimsical decision made on a whim, but a calculated choice driven by a deep-rooted passion and determination. This was an INFJ's focus at play. She knew what she wanted, and she was prepared to work relentlessly to achieve it. Jennifer's journey to Hollywood wasn't paved with gold. It was a road marked by hard work, perseverance, and an unwavering belief in herself. She didn't seek fame or fortune, but rather she sought to express her inner world through her craft. In essence, Jennifer Lawrence was the quintessential INFJ, deeply introspective, fiercely determined, and incredibly focused. And so a star was born, not from the glitz and glamour of Hollywood, but from the quiet determination of a young girl from Kentucky. Jennifer Lawrence's career, much like her personality, is filled with unexpected turns and silver linings. The first significant pinch of silver in her career came with the movie Winter's Bone. Here she played a young woman grappling with the harsh realities of life in the Ozarks. The role demanded a deep understanding of the character's complex emotions, a challenge Jennifer met head-on, thanks to her INFJ traits. Her intuitive nature allowed her to delve into the character's psyche, bringing to life a deeply compelling and authentic performance that resonated with audiences worldwide. Then came the role that would cement her place in Hollywood's pantheon of greats, Tiffany Maxwell in Silver Linings Playbook. Jennifer won an Oscar for this portrayal of a young widow with a tumultuous past. The role required her to depict a wide range of emotions, from deep sadness to fiery determination. Jennifer's infj trait of feeling deeply and being in tune with her emotions allowed her to deliver a performance that was both moving and relatable. But perhaps the most iconic role of Jennifer's career is that of Katniss Everdeen in the Hunger Games series. Katniss is a character of great complexity, a reluctant hero thrust into a brutal world, a beacon of hope in a landscape of despair. Jennifer's ability to understand and embody such a complex character is a testament to her INFJ personality type. Her intuitive understanding of human nature, combined with her ability to feel deeply, allowed her to bring Katniss to life in a way that resonated with millions of viewers around the globe. In all these roles, Jennifer's INFJ traits, particularly her ability to deeply understand and embody her characters, have been on full display. Whether she's playing a struggling teen in the Ozarks, a troubled widow seeking redemption, or a brave hero fighting for survival, Jennifer brings a depth and authenticity to her performances that leave audiences spellbound. In each role, Jennifer brings a depth and authenticity that is a testament to her INFJ personality. Off-camera, Jennifer Lawrence is just as intriguing and complex as the characters she portrays. Dive deep into the off-camera life of this remarkable actress, and you'll find a woman who is both an everyday person and a force of nature. A woman who, despite her superstar status, remains deeply grounded and fiercely independent. Jennifer's friendships are a testament to her loyalty, a hallmark of the INFJ personality type. Whether it's her enduring bond with her Hunger Games co-stars or her real-life friendship with comedy queen Amy Schumer, Jennifer's relationships are genuine, long-lasting, and deeply cherished. But it's not just her friendships that speak volumes about her character. Jennifer's romantic relationships also reflect her INFJ traits. She's been known to maintain her privacy, another INFJ characteristic, and her relationships often display a deep emotional connection that goes beyond the superficial. Her activism, too, is a shining example of her INFJ desire to make a difference. From advocating for equal pay in Hollywood to supporting charities that address global poverty, Jennifer's compassion extends far beyond her immediate circle. Her deep capacity for empathy, combined with her desire for meaningful action, is a classic INFJ trait. She uses her platform to speak up about issues that matter, proving that she's not just a Hollywood starlet but a woman of substance. And let's not forget her love for her family. Jennifer's close relationship with her parents and siblings is indicative of her INFJ trait of valuing deep, meaningful connections. She may be a Hollywood A-lister, but when it comes to her family, she's just Jennifer, a daughter, a sister, a friend. And that's the beauty of Jennifer Lawrence. Despite her fame and success, she remains grounded, authentic, and deeply empathetic, traits that are quintessentially INFJ. She's a woman who lives by her values, cherishes her relationships, and uses her platform to make a difference. With a heart as big as her talent, Jennifer Lawrence is a true INFJ in every sense. To truly understand Jennifer Lawrence, one must understand her INFJ personality. Diving into the world of Myers-Briggs personality types, INFJs are known for their deep introspection and empathy. They are the rarest personality type, making up only about 1% of the population. Jennifer Lawrence, with her intuitive understanding of people and her desire to make a difference, fits right into this mold. An INFJ's introspection is characterized by a rich inner world. They're constantly analyzing themselves, their motivations, and their place in the world. Jennifer's candid interviews and her ability to laugh at herself reflect this introspection. She's not afraid to delve into her own psyche and share her insights, making her relatable and real. Her empathy, another hallmark of the INFJ personality, shines through in her roles. Whether she's playing a troubled young widow in Silver Linings Playbook or a fierce survivor in The Hunger Games, Jennifer brings a depth of understanding to her characters that resonates with audiences. She's not just playing a role, she's embodying a person with all their complexities and contradictions. The desire to make a difference is a significant driving force for INFJs. They want to use their gifts to create positive change in the world. Jennifer's philanthropy and advocacy work, such as her support for the Time's Up movement, demonstrates this desire. She uses her platform to raise awareness and push for change, embodying the INFJ's mission to improve the world. INFJs are also known for their authenticity, which Jennifer exhibits in spades. She's unapologetically herself, whether she's tripping at the Oscars or speaking out about pay inequality in Hollywood. This authenticity, combined with her introspection, empathy, and drive to make a difference, make her a captivating figure. Jennifer Lawrence, with her depth, authenticity, and compassion, is a shining example of an INFJ in the spotlight. Jennifer Lawrence is more than just an actress, she's an INFJ icon. This Academy Award-winning actress has certainly left a lasting mark on Hollywood. But her influence extends far beyond her acting prowess. It's her INFJ personality traits that truly set her apart. Jennifer's introverted intuition, a key INFJ trait, allows her to envision a future that's not only bright for her, but also for those around her. It's the driving force behind her philanthropic endeavors and her advocacy for mental health. She uses her platform to shed light on vital issues that often remain in the shadows. Her innate INFJ trait of feeling has been evident throughout her career. Jennifer's ability to connect with her characters on an emotional level is what makes her performances so strikingly real. This emotional intelligence, coupled with her strong sense of empathy, has enabled her to portray a wide range of characters with authenticity and depth. Jennifer's judging trait has helped her navigate the often chaotic world of Hollywood. She's known for her meticulous preparation for roles, a testament to her organized and planned approach. This trait also manifests in her ability to make thoughtful decisions, carefully considering the potential impact of her actions on her career and personal life. And let's not forget her introverted trait. Despite being in the public eye, Jennifer values her privacy and cherishes her quiet moments away from the spotlight. It's during these moments that she recharges and finds the strength to continue shining brightly on the big screen. As an advocate, Jennifer uses her influence to create positive change. Her INFJ traits, introverted intuition, feeling, judging, and introversion, have shaped her into the person she is today. They've influenced her career choices, her relationships, and her outlook on life. In a world of spotlights and red carpets, Jennifer Lawrence stands out not just for her talent, but for her INFJ personality, and that's what truly makes her a star. Have you ever wondered why Daniel Day-Lewis, one of the most celebrated actors of our time, is so intensely private and selective about his roles? In the cosmos of Hollywood, where stars often bask in the limelight, one star shines differently. That star is Daniel Day-Lewis, a man who has earned a reputation for his remarkable talent and his uncanny ability to disappear into his roles. Yet he remains an enigma, a virtual hermit in an industry of exhibitionists. Day-Lewis, known for his meticulous preparation and profound character immersion, is not one to take on a role lightly. He is selective, choosing roles that resonate with him on a deep personal level. This selectivity is not born out of arrogance or whimsy, but rather it is a reflection of his commitment to his craft and his desire to maintain the integrity of his performances. Now, you might ask, what drives this level of dedication? Well, the answer may lie in his personality type. You see, Day-Lewis is an INFJ, the rarest of the 16 Myers-Briggs personality types. INFJs are known for their quiet intensity, their deep sense of empathy, and their vision for the future. They're often misunderstood, seen as too complex or too private, but in reality, they're just deeply thoughtful individuals who value authenticity and purpose. This INFJ personality type could explain a lot about Day-Lewis's approach to his craft. As an INFJ, he would be drawn to roles that offer depth and complexity, roles that allow him to explore the human condition in its rawest form. It is this exploration that drives him, that fuels his performances, and that ultimately makes him one of the most respected actors of his generation. It is no surprise then that Day-Lewis's performances have been described as transformative and deeply moving. his ability to connect with his characters on such a profound level is a testament to his INFJ personality type, a type that values deep, meaningful connections and seeks to understand the world around them. Perhaps understanding his INFJ personality type could shed some light on his intriguing character and career choices. Born in London in 1957, Daniel Day-Lewis's early life was not without its challenges. The son of poet laureate Cecil Day-Lewis and actress Jill Balkin, young Daniel was thrown into a world of creativity and expression. Yet, the divorce of his parents when he was just 2 years old introduced a degree of turbulence, leading to a childhood filled with exploration and introspection. In school, Day-Lewis struggled, not academically but socially. He was the quiet one, the introvert, the observer. The world of people seemed like a puzzle he couldn't quite solve. Yet in solitude, he found peace. Woodworking, shoemaking, activities that required focus, patience, and a connection with the tangible were his refuge. Here we see the first whispers of his INFJ personality traits: introverted, intuitive, feeling, and judging. As an introvert, Day-Lewis was energized by his alone time. He found comfort and solace in his own company, a trait that would later prove invaluable in his method acting. His intuition guided him towards the arts, a realm where he could express his feelings and thoughts without the need for words. His feeling nature made him sensitive to his environment, leading him to develop a deep love for art in all its forms. And then there was his judging trait. This doesn't mean he was judgmental. No. As an INFJ, Day-Lewis was organized and planned. He liked structure and order. This trait is evident in his dedication to his crafts, be it acting or shoemaking. Each project was undertaken with meticulous planning and precision, mirroring his INFJ need for structure. Even his relationships were a testament to his INFJ nature. He formed deep connections with a select few, valuing quality over quantity. His romantic partnerships were intense and meaningful, reflecting his desire for genuine and profound connections. Even as a young man, Day-Lewis was a classic INFJ, preferring solitude and nurturing a deep love for the arts. This unique blend of characteristics not only shaped his early life, but also laid the foundation for the exceptional actor he would become. Day-Lewis's acting career began on the stage, where his INFJ traits again came to the fore. Born into a family with ties to the theater, it was almost predestined that he'd find his calling in the dramatic arts. His early career was marked by a relentless pursuit of perfection, a trait often associated with INFJs. His first foray into acting was in theater, predominantly at the Bristol Old Vic. Here, Day-Lewis honed his craft, bringing an intensity to his roles that set him apart from his peers. His ability to immerse himself in his characters was indicative of his INFJ personality type. INFJs are known for their ability to understand and empathize with others, and Day-Lewis used this to bring a depth and realism to his performances that was rarely seen. In the early 80s, Day-Lewis began to transition into television. His performances were no less intense, and his INFJ traits were again evident. He would often spend hours researching and preparing for a role, going to extreme lengths to understand his character. This intense focus and dedication is a hallmark of INFJs, and it's what made Day-Lewis stand out. His commitment was so intense that it often blurred the lines between reality and performance. During the filming of My Beautiful Laundrette, for example, he lived in squats and worked in a laundrette to prepare for his role. This level of commitment is typical of INFJs, who are known for their dedication and willingness to go the extra mile. From his early days on the stage to his transition into television, Day-Lewis's career has been marked by his INFJ traits. His intensity, his ability to empathize with his characters, and his relentless pursuit of perfection have all played a part in shaping his career. From the beginning, Day-Lewis's commitment to his craft and his ability to immerse himself in his roles marked him as a true INFJ. As Day-Lewis transitioned to film, his INFJ traits continued to shape his career. The world of Hollywood, with its glitz and glamour, can often be overwhelming. Yet for someone like Day-Lewis, an INFJ, this world was navigated with a unique tact and discretion. In the heart of Hollywood, where fame is often sought with a voracious hunger, Day-Lewis remained an anomaly. He was selective, choosing roles not for their potential to skyrocket him to fame, but for their depth and complexity. He sought out characters that allowed him to delve into the intricacies of the human condition, mirroring the INFJ's natural inclination towards understanding and empathizing with others. Roles in films like My Left Foot and There Will Be Blood offered him the opportunity to fully immerse himself into his characters, a testament to his commitment and the INFJ trait of being passionately dedicated to their interest. These performances not only won him acclaim, but also solidified his reputation as a deeply committed and talented actor. Away from the camera, Day-Lewis demonstrated another quintessential INFJ trait, his preference for privacy. Unlike many of his contemporaries, he shied away from the limelight when not promoting a film. This desire to remain out of the public eye is indicative of the INFJ's tendency to be private and reserved, valuing their solitude and personal space. Yet, despite his aversion to the spotlight, Day-Lewis shone brightly when on screen. His performances were not just acts, but manifestations of an intricate understanding of the human psyche, a trait often associated with INFJs. His ability to portray characters with such depth and authenticity is a testament to his understanding of human emotions and motivations, a reflection of his INFJ characteristics. In Hollywood, Day-Lewis's INFJ traits made him an enigma, a rare actor who shuns the spotlight yet shines so brightly in it. His journey is a testament to the power of staying true to oneself, even in an industry that often demands conformity. His success, a result of his unique approach and INFJ traits, serves as an inspiration and a reminder that being different can indeed be a strength. Throughout his career, Daniel Day-Lewis has remained true to his INFJ nature, a statement that perfectly encapsulates the essence of Day-Lewis as an actor and individual. We've traversed the timeline of his life, from his early years to his Hollywood success, and each step reaffirms this truth. Daniel Day-Lewis, the enigma, the master of method acting, the man who disappears into his roles so completely that it's easy to forget there's a real person underneath. This is a man who lives and breathes his characters, embodying them with such authenticity that it's almost uncanny. This intensity, this full immersion, is a testament to his INFJ trait of seeking meaning and purpose in everything. It's not just about acting for him, it's about becoming the character, understanding their psyche, their motivations, their fears and dreams. His INFJ traits have not only influenced his career but also his personal life. Day-Lewis is known for his reclusive nature, often disappearing from the public eye for long periods. This isn't surprising considering INFJs crave solitude to recharge and reflect. This retreat from the limelight isn't a sign of indifference, rather it's a testament to his commitment to maintaining his authenticity. He's not swayed by the trappings of fame, choosing instead to remain true to himself and his craft. Day-Lewis's INFJ nature has also influenced his selective approach to roles. He's not an actor who jumps at every opportunity. Instead, he chooses roles that resonate with him on a deep, personal level. This drive to seek meaningful work is a classic INFJ trait. It's not about the fame or money for him. It's about the art, the story, the character. It's fascinating to see how Day-Lewis's INFJ traits have shaped his career and personal life. His dedication, his intensity, his authenticity all contribute to his allure. In understanding Day-Lewis's INFJ traits, we gain insight into the man behind the enigma, an actor whose private nature and selective approach to his craft have only added to his allure. In the grand tapestry of pop culture, one figure stands out with her audacious style and electric talent, Lady Gaga. But did you know her rise to fame was shrouded in mystery? Let's rewind to the days when the world knew her as Stephanie Joanne Angelina Germanotta. Born in the hustle and bustle of New York City, Stephanie was a creative soul from the start. As a child, she'd spend hours at the piano, her small fingers dancing over the keys, composing her own melodies. It was clear from the get-go, music was her calling. Yet the road to stardom was far from smooth. She faced rejection after rejection, with critics claiming her voice was too theatrical. They tried to fit her into a mold, but Stephanie was not one to be tamed. She was a wild spirit, an artist with a vision. She knew she had something unique to offer, and she wasn't going to let anyone dim her shine. And so, she began her transformation. Stephanie Joanne Angelina Germanotta became Lady Gaga, a name inspired by Queen's song Radio Gaga. The name change was symbolic, a rebirth of sorts. It was her way of shedding the past and embracing a new identity, one that was larger than life. This was no longer the girl who was told her voice was too theatrical. This was Lady Gaga, the pop icon who was ready to take the world by storm. She dared to be different with her eccentric outfits and theatrical performances. She pushed boundaries and challenged norms, creating a spectacle that was impossible to ignore. And the world took notice. Lady Gaga was not just a singer, she was a sensation, a force to be reckoned with. But beneath the flashy costumes and the catchy tunes, there was a depth to her. Her music was a reflection of her soul, raw and unabashedly honest. It was this authenticity that resonated with millions around the globe, propelling her into the stratosphere of stardom. Little did young Stephanie know that she would soon become a global sensation, Lady Gaga. As Lady Gaga's star rose, so did whispers of connection with the infamous Illuminati. But what is the truth behind these claims? Let's delve into the shadowy world of the Illuminati, a name that has been linked with the rich and powerful, and now with our own Lady Gaga. The Illuminati, historically, was a secret society founded in the 18th century in Bavaria. Today, it's often associated with global control, influence, and in some circles, the occult. The connection between Lady Gaga and the Illuminati stems largely from the symbols and imagery in her music videos and performances. For instance, the infamous all-seeing eye, a symbol often associated with the Illuminati, is frequently spotted in her work. It's there in the Just Dance video, her Super Bowl performance, and even in her Netflix documentary, Gaga 5'2". Then there's the pyramid, another Illuminati symbol. Remember that meat dress she wore to the 2010 MTV Video Music Awards? Some theorists suggest it was a nod to the pyramid symbol, as the dress was designed by Frank Fernandez, an artist known for his geometric designs. Lady Gaga's use of these symbols has sparked a myriad of rumors and theories. Some believe she's a member of the Illuminati, using her music to spread their influence. Others suggest she's merely playing with these symbols, using them as a tool to create intrigue and provoke thought. But here's the twist. Lady Gaga herself has never confirmed any connection to the Illuminati. Despite the rumors, the theories, and the symbols, there's no concrete evidence linking her to this secret society. So, what's the verdict? Is Lady Gaga a puppet of the Illuminati, or is she simply an artist who enjoys pushing boundaries and playing with symbolism? Whether these connections are intentional or purely coincidental, they have certainly contributed to the mystique surrounding Lady Gaga. A mystique that continues to keep us captivated, questioning, and always wanting more. Beyond the Illuminati, there's another intriguing facet to Lady Gaga's fame, the alleged use of black magic. Let's dive into the swirling vortex of speculation that surrounds this pop culture icon. Some critics and conspiracy theorists have interpreted Lady Gaga's performances and music videos as veiled, occult rituals. Take, for instance, her performance at the MTV Video Music Awards in 2009. The dramatic blood-soaked spectacle was seen by some as a representation of a ritualistic sacrifice. Similarly, her music video for Alejandro has been dissected by conspiracy theorists for its supposed occult symbolism, with its use of inverted crosses and cloaked figures. Now it's important to consider the fact that Lady Gaga is an artist. She is known for her avant-garde style and her ability to push boundaries. Many argue that these elements are purely artistic expressions, designed to provoke thought and challenge societal norms. However, the theories persist. The speculation has been fueled by Lady Gaga's own admissions of being influenced by the occult. In an interview with Rolling Stone magazine in 2010, she spoke about being inspired by the dark arts. She said, "I have this weird thing that if I sleep with someone, they're going to take my creativity from me through my vagina." While this may seem like a far-fetched claim, it's worth noting that the belief in sexual magic and energy transfer is a key tenet in certain strands of occultism. Of course, these interpretations are all speculative. There is no concrete evidence to suggest that Lady Gaga is involved in any form of black magic. It's equally plausible that her controversial performances and videos are simply a part of her unique brand, designed to keep the public guessing and her name in the headlines. Yet the rumors continue to circulate, adding to the mystique and allure of Lady Gaga. Whether you believe in the theories or not, one thing is for certain: they make for fascinating discussion. These theories, while unproven, have added another layer to the enigma that is Lady Gaga. Behind the rumors and speculation, there's a more personal side to Lady Gaga, revealed through her INFJ personality type. So what exactly is an INFJ personality type? It's an acronym for Introverted, Intuitive, Feeling, and Judging, and it's one of the 16 personality types identified by the Myers-Briggs Type Indicator. INFJs are known for their ability to understand and empathize with others, their strong intuition, and their focus on long-term goals. They're often described as quiet, but with a powerful inner world. Now let's delve into how these traits manifest in our very own mother monster, Lady Gaga. Her introverted nature is evident in how she often retreats from the public eye, taking time to herself to recharge and create. Despite her larger-than-life persona on stage, she's spoken openly about her need for solitude and introspection. Her intuition is another key facet of her personality. Gaga has a knack for anticipating trends and pushing boundaries in music and fashion. This intuition, combined with her introverted nature, allows her to create art that's ahead of its time. Feeling, the third aspect of the INFJ personality, is all about making decisions based on emotions and values. Gaga's career is a testament to this. From advocating for mental health awareness to championing LGBTQ+ rights, she consistently uses her platform to promote causes close to her heart. The final trait, judging, refers to INFJ's preference for structure and organization. Gaga's meticulous attention to detail in her music videos, performances, and even her outfits is a clear demonstration of this trait. So you see, Lady Gaga's INFJ personality is more than just a label. It's a lens through which we can understand her artistry, her advocacy, and her approach to fame. It's a fascinating mix of introspection and intuition, emotion and organization. The INFJ personality type is rare, but it's a key piece of the puzzle that makes up Lady Gaga. In the end, what truly fuels Lady Gaga's fame is not rumors or speculation, but her undeniable talent and relentless drive. To fully appreciate the woman behind the fame, we need to delve deeper into the heart of Stefani Joanne Angelina Germanotta, the girl who would become Lady Gaga. An award-winning singer, songwriter, and actress, Gaga has amassed a staggering number of accolades. From numerous Grammy Awards to a Golden Globe and an Academy Award, her musical prowess is indisputable. But it's not just her talent that sets her apart. It's her authenticity and dedication. She has been a beacon of individuality in an industry often criticized for its lack of originality. Yet it's not just the world of pop culture that Lady Gaga has left her mark on. She's a philanthropist too, using her fame as a platform to advocate for mental health, LGBTQ+ rights, and youth empowerment. Her Born This Way Foundation has reached millions worldwide, promoting acceptance and kindness. Gaga's dedication extends beyond her music and philanthropy. She's known for her unwavering commitment to her fans, whom she lovingly calls her little monsters. She's been quoted as saying, "I would rather die than have my fans not see me in a pair of high heels." This deep connection with her fans, her willingness to bare her soul, and her relentless pursuit to stay true to herself, these are the things that truly fuel her fame. Is Lady Gaga's story intriguing? Absolutely. Are there elements of mystery, speculation, and perhaps even the surreal? Without a doubt. But at the core of it all, it's her talent, her passion, and her dedication that are the true drivers of her success. So whether you're a fan of her music, her style, her advocacy, or all of the above, one thing is clear: Lady Gaga is more than just a pop icon. She's a force of nature, a beacon of authenticity, and a testament to the power of staying true to oneself. Lady Gaga's journey to fame may be shrouded in mystery and intrigue, but it's clear that her talent and passion are the true drivers of her success. What if I told you that Emma Watson, the beloved actress and activist, is more than meets the eye? That beneath the magic of Hermione Granger and the strength of Belle, there lies an intricate web of personality traits that make her the exceptional woman she is today. Emma Watson, a name synonymous with the fantastical world of Harry Potter, has been capturing hearts since the tender age of 11. But it's not just the wizarding world where she's made her mark. From the United Nations to women's rights activism, Emma's influence extends far beyond the silver screen. But what truly sets Emma apart? What's the secret ingredient that adds that extra sparkle to her charisma? Well, it might just be her INFJ personality type, a rare blend of introversion, intuition, feeling, and judging. The ENFJ, often referred to as the advocate or the idealist, is one of the rarest and most complex personality types, making up less than 1% of the population. And our beloved Emma falls right into this exclusive club. This personality type is characterized by its deep sense of idealism, a passion for helping others, and a unique combination of being both a dreamer and a doer. And if you followed Emma's career, you'd see how these traits echo in her actions. From her powerful speeches on gender equality to her championing of sustainable fashion, Emma Watson's life is a testament to the INFJ's commitment to turning their ideals into actions. She's not just playing a part, she's living it, embodying the INFJ's drive to make a difference. But remember, like every enigma, there's always more to discover. Emma Watson, the actress, the activist, the fashionista, the scholar, is also an INFJ, a personality type that's as complex and intriguing as she is. So, are you intrigued to discover the secret INFJ world of Emma Watson? Stay tuned. Before we delve deeper into Emma's world, let's understand what INFJ means. INFJ is one of the 16 personality types identified by the Myers-Briggs type indicator, and it stands for introverted, intuitive, feeling, and judging. Now let's unpack these traits. Starting with introversion, INFJs are the type that prefers solitude over social events. They're not necessarily shy. Instead, they find energy in their inner world of thoughts and ideas. They embrace their rich inner life, often getting lost in their thoughts, exploring concepts and ideas in depth. Next up, intuition. INFJs are more focused on the big picture rather than the nitty-gritty details. They're future-oriented, always looking beyond the here and now with an uncanny knack for predicting trends and patterns. They rely on their gut feelings and often have hunches that seem to come out of nowhere, yet prove to be astoundingly accurate. Moving on to the F in INFJ, which stands for feeling. This trait doesn't mean INFJs are ruled by their emotions, but rather they make decisions based on their values and how their choices affect others. They're empathetic and caring, often putting others' needs before their own. They strive for harmony and are often found playing the peacekeeper role in conflicts. Lastly, the J stands for judging. This doesn't mean INFJs are judgmental. Instead, they prefer structure and order. They like to have a plan and feel uncomfortable with unpredictability and spontaneity. They're often meticulous, organized, and have a knack for turning chaos into order. So, in a nutshell, INFJs are introspective, intuitive, empathetic, and organized individuals. They're often seen as quiet and reserved, but they possess an inner fire and passion that can truly surprise those around them. They are the rarest personality type, making up less than 1% of the population. Now that you know what an INFJ is, let's see how this plays out in Emma's life. Despite her global fame, Emma Watson is a classic introvert. Now that might seem paradoxical, considering the colossal fame she garnered from the tender age of 11 with the Harry Potter franchise. But if you delve deeper into her personality, you'll find it's absolutely true. Let's take a look at some instances from Emma's life that highlight her introverted nature. We're not talking about shyness here. No, introversion is more about where you draw your energy from. And for Emma, it's from solitude and small, intimate gatherings. Take, for instance, her 18th birthday. While many celebrities might throw a lavish, star-studded party, Emma chose to celebrate it with a quiet dinner alongside her closest friends and family. She's often expressed her preference for these small gatherings over large, bustling parties. Even in her daily life, Emma gravitates towards activities that allow her some alone. But there's more to her INFJ personality. Stick around as we delve deeper into the enigma that is Emma Watson. Emma Watson isn't just an introvert, she's also intuitive and feeling-oriented. This statement is not just a mere observation, but a testament to her INFJ personality, a unique blend that makes her the person we admire today. Emma's intuition is as sharp as it gets. It's like a sixth sense, guiding her to make decisions that often surprise us, but in hindsight, prove to be the right ones. Think about her decision to take a break from acting to focus on her education. Many questioned her move, but she trusted her gut and it paid off. She graduated from Brown University and returned to acting even stronger, proving that intuition is not just about knowing what to do, but also about knowing when to do it. But Emma's intuition is not just about her personal decisions. It extends to her understanding of the world around her, which she uses to make a difference. Her activism work, particularly in gender equality, has been a beacon of hope, inspiring many around the globe. She intuitively understands the issues at hand and uses her platform to advocate for change. Emma's He for She campaign at the United Nations is a prime example of her intuitive understanding of social issues and her drive to make a difference. Alongside her intuition, Emma also has a deep sense of empathy. This feeling orientation is most evident in her nuanced portrayals of characters on screen. From Hermione Granger to Belle, Emma has the uncanny ability to get under the skin of her characters, understanding their emotions, motivations, and struggles. This empathy extends off-screen too. Her ability to connect with people, to understand and share their feelings, is a testament to her feeling side. It's what makes her not just a great actress, but a great human being. In essence, Emma Watson is more than just an actress. She's an intuitive, feeling-oriented individual, using her unique set of skills to make a difference in the world. Emma's intuition and empathy are key parts of her INFJ personality. But what about her preference for structure? Stay tuned to find out. Like any INFJ, Emma Watson values structure and planning. This isn't just a preference. It's a way of life that has helped her navigate through the world of fame and activism with grace and purpose. One of the remarkable aspects of Emma's life is her disciplined work ethic. She's not just an actor, she's a student, an activist, a model, and a UN Women Goodwill Ambassador. Each role requires a unique set of skills, responsibilities, and commitments, yet Emma manages to excel in all of them. How? Through meticulous planning, unwavering discipline, and a structured approach to her work. She's a testament to the INFJ's ability to juggle multiple roles and responsibilities through diligent planning and organization. But it's not just about work. Emma's preference for structure extends to her activism as well. As an advocate for gender equality, she's not just tweeting or making speeches, she's organizing campaigns, participating in initiatives, and working towards tangible change. Her activist work isn't sporadic bursts of passion. It's a structured, sustained effort to make a difference. This is the INFJ's desire for meaningful action, combined with their love for structure and planning. And let's not forget her personal life. Despite being in the public eye, Emma manages to maintain a sense of normalcy and privacy. This isn't by chance. It's a result of careful planning and structure, allowing her to balance her public and private life. Emma's preference for structure isn't a limitation, it's a strength. It's what allows her to juggle her many roles, pursue her passions, and stay grounded amidst the chaos of fame. It's a part of her INFJ personality, but it's also a testament to her individual strength and resilience. So that's a glimpse into Emma Watson's INFJ world. A blend of introversion, intuition, empathy, and structure. A unique combination that makes her the remarkable person we admire. Have you ever wondered why Kristen Stewart seems so different from most Hollywood celebrities? She's an enigma, a puzzle that just begs to be solved. A riddle wrapped in a mystery inside an enigma, if you will. When you think about Hollywood, what comes to mind? Glitz, glamour, a world of ostentation where every move is calculated, right? Well, Kristen Stewart is a stark departure from that. She's distinctive, unconventional, and unapologetically herself. From her casual attire at red carpet events to her candid interviews, Stewart has always danced to the beat of her own drum. Kristen's journey into the limelight began in early childhood. Born in Los Angeles in 1990, she was introduced to the film industry through her parents, who both worked behind the scenes. Her debut on the big screen came at a tender age of 9, but her rise to international fame was catapulted by the Twilight series. As Bella Swan, the quiet, introspective protagonist, Stewart captivated audiences worldwide. But it was not just her on-screen persona that intrigued fans. It was Kristen herself. Her off-screen demeanor, often misinterpreted as aloof or indifferent, was simply a reflection of her authentic self. Her career choices, too, have been anything but conventional. From indie films to big-budget blockbusters, from playing a fairy tale princess to portraying real-life icons, Kristen's filmography is as diverse as it gets. She's taken risks, embraced challenges, and in the process, has carved a niche for herself in an industry known for typecasting. But there is more to Kristen Stewart than meets the eye. Beneath the surface lies a complex personality, a rich inner world that's often overlooked. You see, Kristen is not just an actress, she's an INFJ, one of the rarest personality types according to the Myers-Briggs Type Indicator. The INFJ, or the advocate as it's often called, is known for its creativity, intuition, and deep sense of empathy. These traits, often reflected in Kristen's work and personal life, offer a unique perspective into her enigmatic persona. So next time you find yourself puzzled by Kristen Stewart's unconventional demeanor, remember this. Behind the scenes, Kristen Stewart's unique INFJ personality type might just be the key to understanding her. The INFJ personality type, also known as the advocate, is one of the rarest in the world. It's a cocktail of unique traits that sets these individuals apart. They are sensitive souls, deeply attuned to the emotions and needs of others. They are the empaths, the listeners, the ones who can step into your shoes and understand your world. Yet they're not just nurturers. INFJs are also known for their creativity. They have a rich inner life, filled with abstract thoughts and complex ideas. They are the dreamers, the artists, the ones who can paint a world with their words and ideas. But there's more. INFJs are fiercely private. They value their solitude and need space to recharge. They are the introverts, the ones who find comfort in their own company, the ones who can be alone without feeling lonely. These traits might just explain some of the enigma that is Kristen Stewart. Kristen Stewart's career choices reveal a lot about her ENFJ personality. As we delve into her filmography, it becomes clear that Kristen's career is a mirror reflecting her INFJ nature. Starting off in Hollywood, Kristen was thrust into the limelight at a tender age. She took on roles in blockbuster hits, earning acclaim and attention. However, it was not the glitz and glamour that appealed to her. As an INFJ, she was driven by a desire to explore the human condition, to dive deep into the minds of her characters and to portray their complexities on screen. Take, for instance, her role in Panic Room. A mere preteen, Kristen played a young girl grappling with her parents' divorce while trapped in a terrifying situation. It was her first taste of a complex role, a taste that would shape her career. As she grew older, Kristen's INFJ traits began to shine brighter. She started gravitating towards indie films, favoring intricate narratives over mainstream success. In Clouds of Sils Maria, she played a personal assistant to an aging actress, exploring themes of aging, fame, and the passage of time. It was a role that required depth and understanding, both hallmarks of an INFJ. In Personal Shopper, Kristen's character was a medium, a role that required her to delve into the spiritual realm. It was a role that resonated with her INFJ personality, a personality that is often drawn to the mystical and the metaphysical. Throughout her career, Kristen has consistently chosen roles that align with her INFJ nature. She prefers roles that allow her to explore the depths of the human psyche, roles that are complex and meaningful. She is not one to chase after fame for fame's sake. This is not the typical route taken by many Hollywood stars. But then again, Kristen Stewart is not your typical Hollywood star. She is an INFJ, a personality type that makes up less than 2% of the population. Kristen Stewart's career path is not typical of Hollywood, but it is typical of an INFJ. Kristen's relationships, just like her career choices, reflect her INFJ personality. That's right, folks. Kristen Stewart, Hollywood's enigmatic darling, isn't just making waves on the silver screen. Her personal life is just as intriguing, and it's no surprise that her INFJ personality plays a significant role. Let's dive into the deep end and talk about Kristen's most publicized relationship, the one with her Twilight co-star Robert Pattinson. The chemistry on screen was palpable, and it wasn't long before the duo took that off screen. Their relationship was intense and private, much like how INFJs are known to form deep, meaningful connections. But remember, INFJs also need their solitude, their time to recharge. The constant media scrutiny could have been a lot to handle for an INFJ like Kristen. Then there was the relationship with Alicia Cargyle, her personal assistant turned girlfriend. Now this was a classic INFJ move, forming relationships with those who understand their complex nature and respect their need for alone time. Alicia, being close to Kristen, would have understood these needs well. It was a relationship that was less about the glitz and glamour and more about understanding and comfort. Fast forward to her relationship with model Stella Maxwell. Here we see Kristen's INFJ trait of seeking authentic connections. Stella and Kristen, both being in the limelight, would understand the pressures that come with it, forming a bond that's based on mutual understanding and respect. But it's not just romantic relationships. Kristen's friendships, too, reflect her INFJ traits. Take her friendship with fellow actress Dakota Fanning. They've been friends since their teenage years, a testament to an INFJ's trait of forming long-lasting relationships. It's about quality, not quantity for INFJs. Kristen's relationships, like her career, may seem unconventional, but to an INFJ, they make perfect sense. After all, it's not about following the crowd for Kristen Stewart, it's about staying true to herself, and that's what makes her the INFJ Hollywood didn't see coming. Kristen Stewart's INFJ personality has had a profound impact on her life and career. As we've journeyed through this exploration of Kristen's life, it's clear that her unique personality traits have played a pivotal role in shaping her into the enigmatic figure we know today. Let's take a step back and revisit the key points we've discussed thus far. Kristen, like all INFJs, has a deep sense of intuition that guides her choices, both personal and professional. This intuitive nature has led her to choose roles that are complex and often misunderstood, much like the INFJ personality itself. Her portrayal of these characters has not only showcased her incredible acting prowess, but also allowed her to channel her INFJ traits, resonating with audiences worldwide. On a personal level, Kristen's INFJ personality has shaped her relationships in unique ways. Her introverted nature, coupled with her desire for genuine, deep connections, has resulted in a close-knit circle of friends and loved ones. This aspect of her personality has also influenced her romantic relationships, leading to intense, often private love stories that have kept the media guessing. Her career, too, has been heavily influenced by her INFJ traits. Her sensitivity and empathy have allowed her to delve deep into the characters she portrays, bringing a level of authenticity that is rare in Hollywood. From her breakthrough role in Twilight to her recent portrayal in Spencer, Kristen has continually pushed the boundaries of what it means to be an actress in the modern age. However, it's essential to remember that while Kristen's INFJ personality has contributed significantly to her success, it's her unwavering commitment to authenticity and integrity that truly sets her apart. Despite the pressures and expectations of Hollywood, Kristen has remained true to herself, a testament to her INFJ nature. Kristen Stewart may be an enigma to Hollywood, but to those who understand the INFJ personality, she is simply being true to herself. Her life and career serve as a fascinating study of how an INFJ navigates the world of fame, relationships, and self-discovery, and how they can profoundly impact the world around them.